Hey there, everyone. I am here in Phoenix, Arizona at Persevere. This is Callie. We met at the ACA conference, and I was really super excited to be able to come and talk about maybe getting Business in a Box as one of their cohorts and one of the things that they teach here. But Callie, tell us a little bit about you and tell us about Persevere.
Yeah, so my name's Callie Unruh. I've been with Persevere about 2 years now. My background is really nonprofits. I just am passionate about systemic issues around poverty and incarceration. So when I found Persevere, it really seemed like a perfect fit. Did my master's in nonprofit management and found Persevere 2 years ago, and they are teaching technical skills, specifically coding here in Arizona, in prisons, and along with career readiness and life skills, and then a year of employment support and case management upon release, with ultimate goal being not to return to prison and to become self-sufficient. And so in Arizona, we are in 5 facilities, and while we love coding, we are looking at kind of expanding what that looks like, because not everyone is a coder, and the industry has shifted and changed a bit too. So we're really excited, and entrepreneurship has really kind of been on the rise and on that kind of forefront of the discussions of where things are going next. So we're really excited to talk with Businesses in a Box and see how we can either help our folks if they want to go into the tech industry or they want to be an entrepreneur and use some of those skills in that way.
Thanks. And you know what? Today I wanted Callie to talk a little bit about statistics. Do you mind just kind of saying like, and this is like what happens like when you've got a program as solid as yours that works. Just tell us a little bit about statistics.
Yes, for sure. So there's some really strong statistics, just that doing educational programs in a facility, if you're incarcerated, reduces recidivism. I want to say just in general, without looking at what the program is, it reduces recidivism by about 40%. But our program, and what really makes it unique, is that we also provide wraparound services. A lot of folks will give some education or a tool, but then leave them on their own once they're released to try to figure it out. And we have really seen that the biggest difference is in that whole wraparound support. If you are addicted, homeless, struggling financially, there's all sorts of reasons. You're not going to be able to keep a job. You're not going to be able to survive, and you'll go back to what you knew, which might send you back to prison. And there's also cyclical cycles of this too, with families and poverty that mix into it too. So having that wraparound support to help them get on their feet is really important. And we've seen it in our classrooms, the success of our folks. We had a recent class graduate in Tucson. They had about 25 in their cohort, 12 of which graduated.
That's awesome.
And the ones who didn't, it's not that they didn't complete. Sometimes they even just completed front end or part of it, maybe just not the full thing. And then our Red Rock class recently had 15 out of 17 graduate. And that was a really amazing one. They were so dedicated. And this cohort, I really think the difference was that we provided things like financial literacy sessions in there, some mindset sessions in there with reentry support from someone with lived experience. And those things combined with the tech skills is really what kept them going and made it such a success.
And I love that. It's like, you know what, we cannot expect, you read a book and then from that book, you just are going to learn everything. That's just not, it's not fair. So we don't want to throw you out in the deep end. I love the wraparound service analogy. That's awesome.
Which I think is why I was drawn to Business in a Box too, because you're really walking through and mentoring and giving them the tools and education and resources, and not just saying, okay, here's this course, you've done it now, go start your business.
Good luck with that.
So that kind of value alignment of walking through with people and really providing support.
Thanks, Callie. Thank you. I'm so glad to be a part of this. Thank you so much.
We're so excited to work
with you. Thanks.
Bye.